Hey, it's America's Man's Man. Thank a police officer today. Thank a police captain, a sergeant, what have you. They're keeping us safe. Could you imagine what American life would be like without our police officers? There was a time when all people knew this and would kind of instinctively thank a police officer. I'll tell you what's happened to the police department in America. And I mean, many police departments, at least where I'm from. My Briar Patch is the hub of the universe, Boston, Massachusetts, USA. Government started telling police departments who they, just like every other business, who they can and can't hire. The federal government got involved. And anytime the federal government gets involved in anything, they muck it up. Okay, they muck it up. Trying to keep the discussion clean here. And and this is why I used to be very down on police union. I'm down on all unions. Are as a general rule a bad thing. In fact, unions got started with communism. The problem, I almost can't really say very much bad about the unions of the public servants who protect our lives every day, for first of all for the obvious reasons, which are pretty much self-serving, but then there's the other. I mean, they have a lot to deal with, and unfortunately we have problems in government, because the ideal situation is you have police officers who are they're working out their careers, serving you, keeping us safe, and and the government pays them what they're worth, which the government generally pays people more than what they're worth, and that's how our government has gotten in so much darn trouble. But in the case of law enforcement, it doesn't. There are some communities where that is the case. I've met the bad apples. Like there are bad apples anywhere, but I don't believe that they're the bad apples are in the majority, and there's just such a there shouldn't have to be a day. Because, this whole idea of let's thank so-and-so day has become pretty much meaningless, because there's like a national cookie day now, and none of these are official things. They should make, so I'm not sure if this is an official federal thing, this thank law enforcement day, or law enforcement appreciation day. However, whatever it is, I'm all for it, because, a lot of the anti-law enforcement business got started with that football diva, who the one who ripped off the Tebow. Tim Tebow, of course, decided to thank God, and as all of us who love God do, we get down on our knees sometimes and we thank God. And just like Nancy Pelosi has been mocking prayer by invoking the name of God from time to time, when she's responsible for more deaths of unborn children, more murders of unborn children than probably anybody. So there's nothing sincere about Nancy Pelosi's alleged Catholic beliefs, and I know I know nominal Catholicism very well, because we have so much of it in not only the fake news Fox, not only the fake news, WBZ, it's all over the fake news, it really is, but also just Boston, the hub of the universe, which has since been overtaken by Satan, it seems at times. We practically started the whole sodomy legalization thing here, and obviously I didn't personally, but and we're paying for it. We're paying for it. It's mainly in the form of Obamacare. Massachusetts is one of the last kind of holdouts of really Romney care. Obamacare. That's Snake Romney. He's not a conservative. He's not a Christian either. So he gives the Mormon Church a bad name, as if that's possible. He's really created a tar baby of a situation for himself. But anyway, the whole at least if you're gonna be a diva on the football field, okay, and maybe I don't know, maybe I don't know, maybe this is the age of people who can do anything and be anything they want to, ballerina football players or whatever, and that's what this that's what Cappy's all about, the football diva. But if you're gonna be a diva, Cappy, I mean, at least make up your own move. What did you do? And just like the left always does, like Nancy Pelosi is mocking us people of faith. Colin Kaepernick doing the same thing by really just appropriating Tim Tebow's genuine, what I believe was a moment of sincerity and prayer and thankfulness to God. I thank God, when He's given me the grace to do something good. I know that I couldn't have accomplished it on my own, and it's hubris to really think anything more. Not even America's man's man can do anything great without the seeds of greatness of God within. So anyway, I'll tell you who really does something great every day, and that's our law enforcement. The silent partner in America's continued prosperity and amazingness, putting their lives on the line. Used to be common sense. The problem is America's watching too much CNN, too many football divas, and I guess the NFL these days particularly has a particularly unsuccessful, low-income kind of audience. And that problem of the football divas should have been nipped in the bud by the NFL commissioner a long time ago. But they're too far gone at this point. So anyway, what do divas really know about law enforcement and safety anyway? So anyway, hats off to all of you who are making it possible for people like me to make videos like this. Every day to who help ensure that that bombs aren't going off anywhere with the likes of people whom the fake news has encouraged to commit terror, homegrown lone wolf whatnot, and terrorists on our own soil. Thanks so much to all the law enforcement, and we're grateful for you. If I didn't get to thank you personally, consider this my personal thanks to each and every one of you in blue. Thanks.